Good afternoon. You are most welcome in Vijay Destination. I think you will subscribe it and push the bell icon to see the just the same video from the my side that is on Vijay Destination. So today our topic is what is jihad, and is jihad is necessary to any Muslims against the kafirs, and why this is necessary. So jihad, there is a two type of jihad as described in Quran. That is just jihad askari, the great jihad, and the jihad akbar. The asgari, small jihad, and the great jihad akbar, the great jihad. The jihad akbar is that jihad which is in fighting between the souls of the Muslims, and they will try to reapproach to Allah and His power. This is known as Asgari Jihad, means the jihad for reforming the views of the Muslim, in inciting, yeah, or the through the soul reformment and reforming of the soul activities and the thoughts activity, and benevolent towards the Allah. But the jihad akbar is null and void due to the jihad of asgar. Jihad of asgar, which means fight against the kafirs or non-Muslims to only overwhelming or impose the Islam on the non-Muslims or kafirs. So this jihad is very dangerous and very, very unhuman and brutal, because this jihad is very, very, very reflection of the killing of the non-Muslims or kafirs since inception of the Islam by Muhammad Sahib and his followers. So if anybody wants to try or be fooling the non-Muslims that jihad is the only that process which a Muslim can reform his soul and pray to Allah or benevolent to Allah, this is a very, very wrong conception, because Jihad Akbar is only a phenomena to hide out or concealing the cruelty and cunningness of Islam and his Prophet Muhammad Sahib. Or this is why they are trying to conceal or hiding this theory of jihad, that is Jihad Akbar. But the prominent jihad is Jihad Asgar, means that war against the non-Muslims or kafir who can destroy the buildings of the kafirs, and the killing and brutal murder of the kafirs, which has been which has been conducted by the Muslims, and there is no denial for this. If the Muslims are denial that jihad is not such type to kill the Muslims, kill the non-kafirs, non-Muslims. So jihad is a phenomena which kills the non-Muslims because they are only the non-Muslims, and if they are innocent and are doing the good deeds, but still they are non-Muslim, this is why they will be killed in the hand of the Muslims due to their birth, by their birth in any cult which is not Islam. But non-Islamic people are always in great threat due to this jihad. This jihad begins, and the reflection of uh, psychiatric problem of the Muslims to kill the Kafirs without any cause, or the innocent killings by these fanatic Muslims of the Jews, Christians, Hindus, Sikh, Jain, Buddhist, and other Zoroastrians, Yazidi women and Yazidi men as were killed by the ISIS or ISISL by Abu Bakr Baghdadi. So this jihad is very dangerous and very inhuman in nature, and it is very amazing fact that the how this Sky Baba, the Sky Cleric Allah, sent such type of verses in Quran and in Hadith that this jihad is killing the non-Muslims or kafir without any cause or without any fault. And it is very very amazing that there is no guilty conscience among the Muslims which are killing the Hindus in India, in Pakistan, in Bangladesh. What type of this cunningness or shameless people are these who are killing or slit the throats of the Hindus, as Kamlesh Kumar Tiwari was murdered in Lucknow, Sambhu Bhai Marwad in Gujarat, and Hers in Karnataka. This is not the religion, this is the Gunism against the humanity, and the brutal killing of the Kafirs is the heinous and treacherous crime which were are conducted by these fanatic Muslims. As you know, as we all aware, that when ISIS or ISISL was prevailing in Iraq, Iran, the chief Abu Bakr Abdadi kept 10 women in his cave when he was captured by the USA Army. So main topic of this world must be, okay, what is the problem with the Muslims that they are killing all the non-Muslims in the name of jihad or in the name of the Islam. Sincerely, it has been described in Quran that everywhere in the every corner of earth must be the land of Islam. But this is not possible due to the resistance, staunch resistance by the non-Muslims or kafir against the Muslims or against the Islam. So this is not possible. So in this frustration, these fanatic Muslims are doing the very treacherous and heinous work, and sometimes very amazing work against the humanity. As you saw in Boko Haram in Nigeria, the people are being killed by the Boko Haram and are being killed by the Boko Haram. They are killing of the Christian people and try to convert them into Muslims. The Christian girls were abducted from the schools of the Nigeria, and they were raped as per Islamic doctrine of Malik Ganimat. Because the Christian are also kafir, so they are continuously uh, are being raped by the Islamic jihadist since inception of Islam. And as you know, the Yazdi women were raped by these anti-human, barbaric, beast-like ISIS and ISL Muslim fanatics. And same was happened in the Kashmir when the Girja Tako, a Kashmiri Hindu woman, were cut it down into pieces by the mechanic saw. Ari, in Hindi, Ari, and she was still alive when she was killed by these fanatic Muslims. So, Islam is the synonymous of fanatism, and the terrorism is the synonymous of Islam, and the Muslims are the terrorists. All the Muslims are the terrorists if they are following the same doctrine of Quran 100%. If they are not following, or they are the good Muslim, or they are the good person, they are not cutting or slit the neck of the kafirs, they are not true Muslim. As per definition of Islam, they are also a kafir or murtad and are suitable to kill. If any Muslim leave his cult in the Islamic country, the only punishment is death penalty to that Muslim. This is the Gunism and dictatorship of Islam, which were are prevailing or prevailed in the past time, present time, and maybe in future time. So this is a great threat, a threshold of threat that every Muslim is now in the uh, in the criteria of suspense or conspicuous, because we cannot imagine that a Muslim which is sitting with your uh, within nearby in every train, buses, or plane, even in the public places, that he will do something bad. A journal narrative is that a Muslim can do anything to kill the humans or the non-Muslims, or can explode the bombs or the explosion and the firing at any public place where the conglomeration or the crowd of the kafirs. You see, in many African countries, there were so many killings had occurred of the correspondent, as you know, in a Bombay-based Jewish correspondent from USA was killed in America. That is Pearl something, Daniel Pearl, I think. So, what is the reason the killing of the Kafirs? Because Muhammad Sahib has produced a very whimsical and very amazing theory that a Muslim can kill the 10 kafirs, or a Muslim is equal to the 10 kafirs. What is the false and hypothetical views of this Quranic doctrine? This is why, this is the main reason or the main cause or the resultant, the killing of the non-Muslims by the Muslims. So Islam is the synonymous of terrorism, and even a single Muslim who is following the 100% Quranic theology, he is also terrorist, because in Quran many verses stated that you can kill the non-Muslims or kafirs, and uh, rape with the kafir woman, as were conducted by the Muhammad Sahib at his companions at the time of his living life. So many compulsion were imposed on the kafirs, as they will pay to jizya tax or the gunda tax or the extortion tax to the Muslims to only save their lives. What type of dictatorship we have we have seen, or and our forefathers had seen, what type of cruelty we or our forefather had feared, that our forefather were forcibly or compelled to embrace Islam in the India. This is why you see the many communities of India are in both religion. As you can see, the Jat, Hindu Jat and the Muslims Jat, Hindu Kandera and the Muslim Kandera. Hindu is blacksmith, the Muslim blacksmith, Hindu uh, carpenter, the Muslim carpenter, Hindu Rajput, then Muslim Rajput. So this is the reflection of the cruelty of Islam, which was conducted by these all Muslim kings in India due to the fanatic doctrine of Islam. Actually, Islam is a liability on this humanity and on this world, and Islam creates so havoc. And if the number of Islamic people will increase in future, it is it is possible that infighting in between them also must be, because you see there are 73 parts or 73 divisions in the Muslims or firqas, and even three or four the uh, bigger divisions as Shia, Sunni, Ahmadiyya, and Ismaili, Bahra, etc. So what type of this jihad which are disturbing the whole world? So America and United Nations should pass the resolution against this Quranic verses which are creating disturbance and havoc in this world. So a resolution must be passed by United Nations organization to ban the Quran and its verses, which is very dangerous to the human society. Instead of this, United Nations organization has passed a resolution that you need not to fear to Islam or Islamophobia. But the Islamophobia is a reality, and Islamophobia is not created by the Kafirs or the non-Muslims, but it was created by the Muslims or are created by the Muslims due to the dictatorship of Islam and the laymanship of the many Muslims who does not know what is the reality of the science. Even Quranic Allah has no knowledge of the real science of evolution theory and many so on. And what is the amazing and a Herculean type aspects that a finger can cut the moon in two parts. And what was the then how it two parts were fixed by quick fix? There was no quick fix happened, and there is no instances any breach or any dividation line in the moon. So what type the stupidity is being followed by these Muslim or is being following by these Muslims, and this is why these Islamic terrorists are doing a great havoc to the society. You see everywhere in the Muslim, whether in minority or majority, are creating disturbance everywhere. In Nigeria, Boko Haram, in Somalia, in Ethiopia, in Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arab, Bahrain, Catherine, and they are very stupid that they are feeling that they are the superior to the other human beings. Though they are very literate, they are very barbaric in manner, and they are very treacherous and heinous in work, and their deeds are so bad. Even the Arabic people, the new Muslims, stated that the non-Muslim or Kafir are dirty people, but they must know where there no water in Arab. The Muhammad and his companions, I think, never bath regularly or continually, day to day, day to day basis. This is why the hand wash in the namaz or wuzu is just like to save the water, because there was the scarcity of water in Arab. Today also water scarcity in Arab is prevailing. So when there is no water, there is only two rivers, Dajla and Farah. How how the Muslims greeted are greeted to go in heaven to see the 72 hours and the running water canals, because there is no canal in the Arab. So this grief enhances the cruelty and brutality of the Muslim against the non-Kafirs. This is why they looted the wealth of the non-Muslims, Jews, Christians, Hindus, everywhere. Or it is very amazing what type of these shameless people. They never pardoned to the Kafirs that we had done a wrong deed against the humanity, and with brutality they are keeping laugh when the people of Hindu were genocide by these Islamic terrorists. After killing the person, Hindu person, they were dancing around the dead body of the Hindu, and Hindu was dying with slowly, or and these Muslim terrorists were laughing. And now the Musal Malik of the Yasin Malik wife is weeping. What use of this type of being? If you can kill the Kafirs, so this is right to the law, and even the Kafirs, we can kill also you. Because in Gita, it has been said that do tit for tat, दुष्ट के साथ दुष्टता का व्यवहार करो. If a cruel people, then you must kill them. So why the Hindus are not following the path of Gita? This is why these Islamic terrorists or fanatics are uh, overpowered the Hindus by their brutality and their cruelness. So jihad is the only a war against the non-Muslims, and jihad is only to establish the Islam each and every corner of the earth. But this cannot be, because this doctrine, this violent doctrine of Islam cannot run in nowadays. And it is our duty to oppose this Islamic doctrine which is violent, brutal, and provokes killing of the non-Muslims of Kafir, must be banned by the, must be opposed by the Kafir or non-Muslims, and a resolution will also must also be passing united non organization to ban these Quranic verses. And this is the better remedy to demoralize these fanatic Muslims, that boycott, the social boycott of these Muslims. Why we are going to see the movies of that artists which are Muslim and following the same doctrine of Quran, which allow the kill the Kafirs as Hindu killed by the Muslims. So the Salman Khan, Shahrukh Khan, Karina Khan, and any Muslim who faith in the Islam, we should boycott these people and those products which are being advertised by these fanatic fanatic Islamic doctrine followers, were these items may be boycotted, and we should not buy these products. And if any Muslim is in any advertising campaign, the this is the duty of Hindus to boycott those products and even those movies in which these Muslims are playing as an artist role. This is my view, because you can cut diamond, diamond cuts diamond. If you are with a pity and with a peace, you cannot sleep uh, 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 with a with a dog who is mentally retired. So these people which are following the theology to killing the kafirs and disrespect to the Sanatan Vedic Dharma in the Bollywood movie, they are just like beneath the beast. These are beasts, and these are those people who are following the doctrine of that which allow to kill the Hindus in India. So we should boycott all these Muslim artists. If they are Muslim, then because every Muslim is first is the Muslim, then is the artist or any officer. But in Sanatan Vedic Dharma, first we are the human beings, as we say Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So in the last, I would like to say that Islam is a very dangerous to the society, and jihad is the most dangerous to the Hindus in India. We should aware, and the Quran is the a greatest hate speech book among all the religious book. So we should know all these facts and boycott these all jihadists, because every Muslim who is following the Quran 100% is a synonymous of terrorist, because he wants to kill the Kafirs or Hindus or non-Muslims as per the Quranic doctrine or verses. Islam allow him to kill the Kafirs. So I think you would like to this video. Please subscribe it and put the bell icon as you like.